Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch.
5, 4,
3, 2.
Desert Island. All time. Top 5.
Hello. Welcome back to All Time Top 5. Today, it's going to be Chad versus Dylan. And, of course, we have a panel here again today. We don't always have a panel, but we have a panel here today. Say hello, panel.
Hello, panel. Oh, just me? Okay.
Hello, panel. I was waving to everyone visually, like Brady Bunch style, but everyone saw
is
me.
the panel.
I wanted us to we'd all do it for some reason in unison. I don't know.
All right. So it's going to be Chad versus Dylan. Who wants to go first, Chad or Dylan?
Chad, can I go first? Because I also have a question, Matt. Can I add a television series to my list? Is that rule breaking?
Your motherfucking list?
Then I will motherfucking go first.
Language. All right. All right. Take it away, Dill.
All right, my friend. Here we go. My list. I threw this up last minute, but I like this list. It's very niche, but it's gettable. It's gettable. All right. So we are gonna add a TV show here, but if you want to scrap the TV show, I could just give you another one. But here we go. Number 1 is Oppenheimer. Number 2 is the television series. It is The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. It's weird that those two are in the same list, but it'll make sense. Number 3 is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Number 4, one of your favorites, Spider-Man 2. And number 5, another one of your favorites, Prisoners. There's a reason I wanted to do this list with you, because I know you love most of those movies and shows. So that is my list. Good luck.
I mean, off the top of my head, I'm just thinking, at first I was like, maybe like movies that feature like not movies, but like properties that feature like child actors or former child actors, because Oppenheimer had Josh Peck, and The Sweet Life has current, or,
at the time,
current thing. And then I was like, well, Perks with like Emma Watson or something like that. It's a child star. Then Spider-Man 2 and Prisoners were kind of throwing me off there. I was like, I don't think, what's his face from Little Miss Sunshine is a child star.
Paul Dano? No.
Yeah, Paul Dano. Thank you. No. And then Spider-Man 2, I'm like, yeah.
Well, so I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint to kind of keep you in this lane. My first hint is actor. So that is my first hint. I don't know if that helps, but
there's a lot of great performances from these movies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously it's a TV show, so we're throwing Oscars out the window right now.
Right. Would you like me to give you my next 2 films? Would that help a little bit?
Would you do? What is it? Is it hints and then the films, or?
Well, I gave one hint. I have another hint and 2 films. I can give another hint if you.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. How do I? Mi nombre es su nombre is my hint.
Okay. My name is your name. 2. Something Jacob Jingle Heimerschmidt. John Jacob.
Movie starring Johns, Jacobs, Jingles, Heimers, and Schmitz. That'd be funny. But New Girl would probably be on that list if it was Schmidt. You want to give you the next 2 films?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. All right. Love and Monsters and It Chapter 1.
This does have something to do with child stars or like young actors, because I think you have Dylan O'Brien, and then you have what was the last one?
It Chapter 1,
and then that's full of little kids, acting.
You're like you're warmer than you think you are. I think you're on the right track with like stars, not necessarily child stars, but but you kind of you gave yourself your own hint in a way. It'll make sense when I say what it is.
All right, I'm gonna bring the panel in now.
I know.
All right, so I know this. I knew this as soon as you said "Sweet Life of Zach and Cody," and then the other two were just confirmed it. The last two that you gave. But I'm going to let Stacy say because I think she also knows it. So go ahead, Stacy.
I hope I'm right. Movies starring Dylans.
Yes. Movies or TV shows starring Dylans.
Chad was really, really, really close because he was like child actor Dylan Sprouse, Dylan O'Brien. I was like,
When he said Dylan O'Brien, I thought he was going to get it. I thought it was going to get it.
I thought that was where it clicked. Because, and then I was hoping he would list off the kids from It because Jack Dylan Grazer. That was the cheat. That's why it wasn't on the list. That was why it was number 7. But yeah, just to recap, Dylan Arnold plays obviously Cillian Murphy's brother in Oppenheimer. Dylan Sprouse in Sweet Love of Zack and Cody. Dylan McDermott is the dad in Perks of Being a Wallflower. Dylan, what is it? Arnold is Dr. Connors in Spider-Man 2. And then Dylan Minnette. What's his last name?
It's not Arnold. Arnold was the first one you said.
Dylan Baker. Dylan Baker.
Because I wanted to say Baker, but I kept thinking of Phil Baker Hall, and I was like, that's not right.
And then Dylan Minnette. Dylan Minnette is one of the kids in Prisoners, and then Dylan O'Brien, Love and Monsters, Jack Dylan Grazer.
Oh God!
I almost put a complete unknown on there to like kind of just like throw in another Dylan inspired thing, but Dylan's not in it, and I don't love it. So yeah, that was kind of where I was at.
And you were named after Dylan from 90210, right?
But I've never seen it, so I and it's not an actor; it's his character. So
I know. I was just
Predator.
I should send you my heart-shaped Dylan 90210 pillow. That's probably in my mom's attic still, from when I was in middle school.
No, that was definitely hard, but I'm glad y'all like the list.
Yeah. All right. Does anybody have any thoughts on the list?
I never would have guessed that one.
I was stuck on child actors.
I was determined.
As soon as he said Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, I was like, okay, Dylan.
But I will say, Chad had a really good idea for a future list, though, with like Josh Peck. I was like, wow, yeah, that could work.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're in like one lane, and then you got to shift lanes, and it just wasn't ready to.
Well, it's funny because most of the time on these on the all-time top fives, someone guesses something, and you're like, no, wait, yeah, that's a good list that this would fit.
Like my drag list. That was not a drag list, but it worked perfectly.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know how easy this is going to be. I feel like Dylan's usually really good at this.
But I feel like you say that, and then it's not. Like I feel like you're underselling yourself.
We'll see. All right, so here are the movies. The first 5. Coda, Whiplash, The Last Black Man in San Francisco, The Vavitch or The Witch, and I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore.
Oh my gosh. Never seen that last film. Don't even know if I've heard of it. So that helps. That doesn't help. It's not an easy list. I'll just tell you that.
I guess I couldn't say what. I could just say it's a Macon Blair film. It's got like Elijah Wood in it.
Okay.
It's a Netflix movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Netflix. I don't know if it is a Netflix movie.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with that. What you just said, because Coda is an Apple Plus movie. No, but you said Whiplash, didn't you?
Yeah.
Shit. That's not a streaming movie. I was like, fuck, top 5 streaming movies. Because I know you think Coda should have won Best Picture, and it did. Whiplash, you also thought, but those other films, I doubt you were thinking that was your favorite movie of that year. I'm going to need a hint for sure.
Yeah. So, hint 1 is Early.
Early. Okay. I think I got it. Maybe not. I have some. So Early makes me think of like festivals, and I know like Coda premiered at a festival. It premiered at Sundance, but I don't think Whiplash did. That's why I'm not on Sundance specifically. But like Last Black Man in San Francisco definitely had a festival run. What were the number 3 and number 5? Oh, the last one, the long title, probably had a festival run. What was their third film again?
The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
No, but the fourth one. Sorry,
the Vavitch.
The Vavitch. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, my thing is Early makes me think either. Okay, 3 things. You either saw it before it became wide, meaning you saw it in limited release, but I don't think you did with Coda. I feel like you saw Coda after it was already out. The other thing I'm thinking is like they premiered like in a different year than they're listed on Letterboxd. It's like that semantics thing. Movies that have a year that aren't actually the year they came out. But I also know there's other movies like Casablanca you would have put on that list. So I don't know. I'm gonna need another hint.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hint 2 is Acclaim.
Early acclaim. Okay. Movies that I'm gonna guess, but don't tell me if I'm right or wrong because I want to hear the last two films. But I'm gonna guess now movies that had a lot of early hype, but actually lived up to the hype. So movies that like were talked about, and you were like, "Oh, everyone's talking this to death. I'm not gonna like this one." Kind of like you felt like with Nomadland, but now it's like, "Oh wait, no, it was actually great. Though it was worth the hype." That's gonna be my guess. But give me the next two films, and let's see if there's anything else I can pull.
Okay. Yeah, because the third hint is just. Do you want me to give you the third hint?
Sure, and the two films if you can.
The third hint is Festival.
Okay. All right.
And then which you said earlier, and then the last two films are Memento and Blood Simple.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, you know what? I think it's a little bit more niche than that. So, like, I'm definitely on the festival vibe of, like, premiered at a festival, but I'm wondering if it's, like, directorial debuts that premiered at film festivals. That's going to be my guess, is top 5 directorial debuts that premiered at film, because I'm listening. Coda is a directorial debut. Whiplash, I believe it's not his feature-length debut, but I feel like it's the one that most people know him for, like his first big splash. And then definitely Last Black Man in San Francisco and what was the fourth film? I keep forgetting it all the time. Yeah, that was definitely his first. So yeah, because the first film by Chazelle is kind of like a student filmy thing. So like I'll go first films that premiered at festivals. That's gonna be my guess. We'll see if I'm right. We can bring in the panel.
All right. So my first instinct was that it was movies or stars breakout roles, because you got the Jonathan Majors who we'll see how we feel about that. Anna Taylor-Joy.
But I know he loves Spectacular Now, and that was Miles Teller's. Unless there's another breakout.
Okay, that Spectacular Now. That's where I learned. That's where I found Miles Teller's Whiplash. So maybe that one doesn't.
Maybe,
work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think that based on the hints, because that was my first thing. Based on the hints, I think you're right about directorial debuts, because I'm pretty sure that's Macon Blair's first movie he directed as well. So, which he needs to put out Toxic Avenger now.
Yeah.
But I think you're a little bit right.
That definitely makes a lot of sense. I mean, I think that's the best road to go down.
Does anybody else have any thoughts on this list?
I mean, I have random shot in the dark guesses, but not anything.
Let's hear them.
Just like Chad's favorite festival premiering movies, or like, I don't know if they were all Oscar nominated. Probably, I'm sure The Witch was not Oscar nominated for Best Picture anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess just that. Which
because Memento was not his directorial debut. He did Following.
No, Following.
So, but did they win Best Director at Sundance, or did they win first Best? Isn't there one for new director at Sundance?
I don't know if there's first time director, but there is like a directing prize.
Right, but he said something about, what was the second hint? The
like early or debut. Yeah.
Debut. Yeah.
Early acclaim and festival were my hint.
Early acclaim and festival. Yeah.
It's definitely not an easy list though, Chad. So
it's not an easy list.
It's fun because I like all these movies. I'm trying to figure out how they all belong.
Yeah, I don't know. If nobody else has a guess, let's hear the answer, Chad.
Okay, so it's early acclaim. So it's like, award winning. So you guys were on the right track with like award winning. I think you're too specific because it was just like movies that won awards at a specific festival, early being Sundance, like one of the first ones in the year. So these are all just award-winning movies from Sundance.
Oh, cool. So they didn't have to win awards at Sundance, but they had to premiere at Sundance and then win awards elsewhere.
Or did they win awards?
Or did they win at Sundance?
Yeah, they all won something at Sundance.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I didn't know Whiplash was at Sundance. That's the kicker for me. Wow, that's awesome.
What did I Don't Feel at Home in This World? What did that?
I gotta look it up.
Oh no, sorry.
He's in that too, right? I really liked that movie. Is it
Who?
Melanie
What?
Linsky?
Yes.
Melanie Linsky is in it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Elijah Wood. It's so
So
good.
That's so cool. I had no
Oh.
idea Whiplash premiered at Sundance. That makes actually a lot of sense too, because it was not on the radar until very late in the year. But then people were like, "We've been championing this whole time." Wow, it won
At
the Grand Jury.
Sundance, yeah. Oh, I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore. It won the Grand Jury Prize Dramatic.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. That makes sense. All right.
Dramatic.
Well,
Great
cool.
list.
It was a dark
Cool.
comedy.
I love learning fun facts through lists like this. That Whiplash was a Sundance film. I had no
Yeah.
idea because it doesn't feel like a Sundance film, but but that's great. That's awesome.
All right. Well, let us know what you what in the comments if you what are some of your favorite Sundance award-winning films, and what are some of your Dylan? What was your list again? Oh, Dylan's. What are some of your favorite movie Dylans? Who are your favorite Dylans? Talk to us in the comments. Thanks.